What up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a profitable day so far. So today we had New York Empire State Manufacturing Index. For those of you that don't know how to access that information, guys, remember, it's all for free right here in Forex Factor. So over here we have the US dollar. The latest release is here. I also broke it down, have a report here, just to give you guys an update with what's going on. Now, we have the dollar reacting a little weird because we did have the report come out negative and not so in favor of the US dollar, coming out at negative 0.43.5. Now, the crazy part of it all is that we were expecting, or forecasted was negative 5, and to see an actual result of negative 43. All four-year lows. Last time we were near this record was in 2020. March, I believe, and then before that 2009. So it is a little concerning to see this report come out like this. Now, here's a link for you guys to consider and also look at the article on where I was able to gather this report from. Like I said, it's all for free. It's public information. You go here, you click on the latest release, and this is what you get. We also have it here, as you guys can see, and then we also have the report. I was able to get the full report right here. NewYorkFed.org. As you guys can see, this is a 5-page report that gives you all the information. Like I said, it's all for free. Forex Factor is where I gather it, and here it also tells you the specs on everything that comes out from the report, to what type of report it is, the date, forecasts, actual, the previous month, and here's some notes that are actually worth looking into. So above 0.0 indicates improving conditions, and below 0.0 indicates worsening conditions. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency, and in this case we got actual was lesser than the forecast. As you guys can see, the previous month at a negative 14.5. So this is the second consecutive month where we see this report come out lesser and lesser. Now, it is also a leading indicator of economic health, and businesses react quickly to market conditions. It's a survey of about 200 manufacturers in the state of New York, and they asked respondents to rate the relative level of general business conditions, also called the New York Manufacturing Index. And like I said, all of this information is here on Forex Factory, guys. So let's go back to the report that I generated for you guys. Like I said, it's a little concerning because if we look at the data, let's go back over here and let's look down here. As you guys can see, let me see if I can get, yep, here we go. So the current negative 43.7 January 16, and the last time we were there was March. We saw negative 43.5 as well, and over here in 2009, March 2009, 33.7. So we are reporting less. As you can see, the last report we had near these lows was 31.8 on May 2023. So we did break those lows according to the chart. So it is something to look into. Now, there are other reports that we will have to wait to see how this report affects the US dollar, right? We have the Philadelphia Manufacturing Index. We also have the UOM Consumer Sentiment and unemployment as well, right? Employment, unemployment, job claims, those are all reports that we have to wait for. Now, let's take a look here. As you guys can see, business activity dropped sharply in the New York State to 43.7, right? This new order shipments also posted sharp declines. Unfulfilled orders continue to shrink significantly, and inventories edge lower. Here are some key pointers. Here are some key pointers that we want to take a look at, right? So after falling 24 points last month, general business conditions index shed another 29 points, coming in at 43.7. And like I said, where do I get this information, guys? Guys, real simple. It's here in Forex Factory. As you guys can see, December 15, it tells you the previous, right? And 9.1 was for November 15. Then December 15 was the actual 14.5, negative 14.5. And here, as you guys can see, it was forecasted at 2.0. So this is the second month where we come in at a lesser than forecast at a negative 43.7. Unfulfilled orders held steadily at negative 24.2. And this is all right here, guys. Let's go back to the report. So we have it here. Look, general business conditions coming in at a negative 29.2. That is a change from December to January. New orders at a negative 38.1. Shipments decreased at a negative 24.9. Unfilled orders to a negative 0.2 change. Delivery time increased to 7.2. Then we have inventories decreased to negative 2.2. And then we have prices paid increased to a 6.5. We have here prices received decreasing negative 2.0. Number of employees a change of 1.5, and an average employee work week to a negative 3.7. So this is where I gathered all my information. Now these are forward-looking indicators, right? So index for future business conditions climbing to 7 points, just from 7 points to 18.8. Capital spending index increasing 10 points to 13.7. Now, the chart is showing that they are nearly always optimistic, no matter how you shift the chart. As you guys could see, forward-looking indicators, it just pretty much shows optimism. Now, how confident? The question is, how confident are they with this optimism? We'll have to wait for the Philly Manufacturing Index. We'll have to wait for employment and CPI, PPI reports to get released. So later this week, we have a couple economic events to look out for. Tomorrow, we have resale sales. Then on Thursday, we have unemployment claims. And then Friday, we have the prelim UOM consumer sentiment. With those two reports coming up, with those three reports coming out this week, we will be able to get a clear understanding on where the economy is and where the manufacturing index for at least the state of New York is at, right? Now, another thing that you guys want to keep in mind, guys, I wouldn't say that the New York manufacturing index is probably one of the strongest reports when it comes to a measurement towards recession or to see how the health status of the economy, because New York isn't what New York used to be back in the 1900s. New York in the 1900s was probably one of the biggest had probably one of the biggest manufacturers in the United States, or if not in the world as well. And the manufacturing index was much greater at that time versus what it is now. Now we have Philadelphia, Chicago, and Michigan, all these other cities where they have a bigger manufacturing index than the Empire State and the state of New York. So those are a couple things to keep in mind, guys. No expectations are near zero, trend to mark bottoms. What's noticeable here is quite a bit of optimism, plus 18.8 for no apparent reason, guys. And like I said, you guys can see this here. It just shows optimism, but like I said, the feds are always going to want to, show optimism. Banks are always going to want to see optimism. They're not going to want to scare citizens or investors. So as you guys could see, it just pretty much shows optimism, but it doesn't seem too confident with, they don't seem to be too confident with the report that came out. So what's happening? It could have been an outlier. There's consecutive plunges to take a closer look at. And like I said, I will be taking a look at the Philadelphia Fed report coming up next. And it wouldn't be surprising to see a recession kick in after all of us, most of us are forgetting on what's going on with inflation, with where the US dollar is currently sitting. And the markets are just greedy. We're trading near all-time highs. The markets are completely overbought, and it is a little shocking to see the US dollar performing how it is performing. Let's take a look at the DXY, currently trading at a 103.338, and the daily just seems bullish. We had this long bullish engulfing candle. So let's see, this could be a retest. We've been downtrending for the past weeks. So to see the dollar breaking out of this trend channel, it is a little shocking, especially with the news that's going out and all these economic events. We have gold currently trading at 2028 in the middle of this daily range as well. So let's just see. I am expecting the markets to die down with volume and volatility. So I will probably start trading agent session. Let's see if we can get some volume, and let's see what type of retracement we see as well with the markets, right? But that is the manufacturing, the Empire State Manufacturing Index, guys. If you guys have any questions regarding this economic event, feel free to DM me, guys. Like I always emphasize, fundamentals is as important as technicals, guys. Stay tuned. I will be keeping you guys updated with economic events as well. And please react to this message. Give a thumbs up if you like the video. That being said, guys, happy Tuesday. That is your fundamental video for the day. And I hope you guys are having a profitable day. Let's kill it. See you guys in the agent session. Peace.